All right, we're talking about the germs in the kitchen now. A new study has found that many common kitchen appliances and tools used to prepare food carry some icky germs that make us pretty sick. Lisa Yakas is a microbiologist at NSF International, and she joins us with tips to keep homes healthy and our families safe. Good morning, Lisa.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi, can you talk first about foodborne illnesses specifically and what some of the symptoms are?
Foodborne illness is a pretty big problem. Studies have shown that 20% of foodborne illness outbreaks are caused by foods that are consumed in the home. Things like salmonella, listeria, E. coli, these are dangerous pathogens and they can harm everyone, but especially those at-risk populations, the pregnant women, the elderly, young children, and those with weakened immune systems. So, these are dangerous pathogens, they can cause illness, and they can even cause death.
Right, and of course we all try to keep our kitchens clean, but unfortunately that's not always the case. Can you talk about some of the most contaminated areas and appliances in the kitchen?
Right. At NSF International, we are a science-based company, and we test and certify products that come in contact with food and water. And our team of scientists have determined some contributing factors that can lead to these foodborne illnesses. And those things are, improper storage, handling, preparation, and lack of cleanliness. So we wanted to conduct a germ study to determine consumers' cleaning behaviors. And we asked volunteer families to take home swabs and swab 14 specific areas in their home kitchen, specifically relating to kitchen appliances and utensils. And we found some pretty interesting results.
Can you talk to us about some of that?
Sure. The top 6 germiest areas that we found were the refrigerator vegetable compartment, the refrigerator meat compartment, blender gaskets, can openers, rubber spatulas, and food storage containers that have a rubber gasket or a seal.
Wow, some of those are kind of difficult to clean. I know we can have trouble with them. So what do you think is the best way to clean those appliances and try to get rid of some of those germs?
Well, at NSF we have a home product certification program where we test products, where they go through a whole battery of tests, and we make sure that they are cleanable. And you can look for products that have the home product certification seal, but also, you can use normal, warm, soapy water in many cases. You can follow the manufacturer's cleaning instructions. The important thing is that we're trying to help identify these areas so that you can be aware of these areas and clean and sanitize those areas.
Right, especially the kitchen drawer. Sometimes that can get left a little too long without getting a good cleaning, so some really good advice there. Now, what about food safety?
Right.
We're getting into the hot summer months very soon. Can you give us any tips on that?
Right. Summertime, you want to protect yourself as much as you can. So first tip is, clean and sanitize all your surfaces, and you want to avoid cross-contamination where you can. Keep your raw and unwashed away from your pre-washed and ready to eat. You also want to be careful when you're transporting foods. Say you're going to a picnic or an outdoor barbecue. Keep those raw foods in a separate cooler. You also want to use a certified thermometer to make sure your meat's getting cooked to the proper internal temperature. And then last but not least, you want to follow the 1-hour rule. So if you have food that's been setting out for over 1 hour, over 90 degrees Fahrenheit, just throw that food out. Don't keep it.
Yeah, it is definitely not worth the trouble of keeping it around. All right, well, thank you so much for all the advice. Can you tell us where our viewers can get more home and food safety information, Lisa?
Yeah, if you want any more cleaning tips or food safety advice, you can always go to nsf.org/consumer.
Okay, great advice. Thanks again, Lisa.
Thank you so much.